Let me share my screen.
Hi, good evening.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So yesterday we configured one dummy configuration, right? Today I taken one new system. So two systems are available now. So through this, I'll replicate some data from source to target. This end-to-end configuration we are doing today through IDOC, sample IDOC. So today entire class we're discussing topic is IDOC. So IDOC is an intermediate document. So general why this is SAP product. SAP delivered object this IDOC. IDOC basically we are using for data interface related activities. So when it is required, whenever you want to replicate some data from one system to another, one SAP system to another SAP system, one client to another client, or one different system, one SAP system to another SAP system, we required. If it is a SAP system, only SAP system. If it is a non-SAP system, different approach. This is for only for SAP to SAP system. So SAP to SAP, if you need to replicate any data, IDOC involved. This is a SAP delivered object intermediate document. Through this IDOC, we are replicating from one SAP system to another SAP system. The data we are replicating. Okay. Same way to configure this data. So how the data reaching from one source system to another target system. So here, for example, if you take material having some structure, and target system also to reach to target structure. So source system structure and target section structure. Then the data get mapped to one source structure to target structure, right? Like this, in SAP already delivered standard structures. Standard structures. The structure is contain the standard object. For example, material. Material contain material general data, uh, plant data, base unit of base unit of measure related data, characteristic data. We have multiple data related tables are involved. Combination of multiple table, Mara, Marci, Mardi, MAKT, so many tables. Each table is one structure, right? So SAP already delivered some standard structure and group of structure objects. So using this, we are configuring the same structures to target structures. So same structures would be available in the target system as well. So then we need to map the data from one system to another system. To one system to another system, how it is possible? For example, this is 100 client, S4H 100 client, this is 200 client. I need to send data. First, you need to connect these both systems. Both systems should connect. How do we connect? Let's see. First, we need to connect, and then through data transfer, we had to create one port to interact the data moving from one place to another place. There we had to create one port. Then the data replicating to the target through that port. So these are all we are going to discuss today. First, to connect these systems, both system side, first structures. First, we need to understand the structure. What structures are SAP deliver for all standard objects? And if I want to send complete object, what are the structures involved from source side and target side. So here in the IDOC point of view, structure is nothing but segment. Segment, we are calling like segment. Segment nothing but it's a structure. The T code is W31. Segment is a structure. Every segment, there is a segment type, definition, segment definition, and segment documentation we have. So if you open, this is a single structure. So if you open the system, it's already open here. W31. Segment type. Segment type. So every segment start with E1. E1 like this. E1 end with M. E1 segment start with E1, and after that table name end with M. So for example, if you want to open customer related segment, E1 KNA1 M. Material E1 MARA M. This is a material related segment. Vendor supplier E1 LFA1 M, like this. So here if you want to check E1, so KNA1 M. So these are the structures. So this is structured, every segment having the definition. See here version 001, 2, 3. Based on every release, there would be a structures. Every time we have to consider the versions, which is highest version. 005 is the highest version, which is released in 2000. So open this structure. See every definition, segment type, and this is the documentation. So in the documentation section, see this KNA1 having same structure, Punnar name one. So this is a KNA1 structure. This is a structure, standard structure. Like this, every standard object structure like this. Mara. This is Mara structure. So these are the structure. Structure here calling like a segment. In a IDOC level, we are calling like a segment. Segment nothing but structure. Okay. These are all segment types. There are segment types like this. Okay. So next, this is only customer. For example, if I send complete customer data, how it is possible? Complete customer having customer sales organization data, and customer having company code, sales organization connected to company code. So other connected data with the customer, general data along with add-ons. How it is possible? So one single structure, it cannot possible. Complete customer is a group of structures. KNA1 maintain general data. KNBB, it is maintain sales organization data. Company code KNB1. Bank data KNBK. So it's a group of structures. It's a group of structure. To send the data to the target, it's a group of structures. The group of structures are involved. Single structure is a segment. Group of structures is an IDOC type. It's a group of structures. Group of structure is a IDOC type. They're calling collection of segment. In our terminology, it's a segment. Segment nothing but structures. Group of segments is a IDOC type. So IDOC type, two types we have. Basic type, extension type. Basic type is SAP Deliver, predefined. We cannot do anything. We cannot change anything. It's a predefined. It's coming through system. Extension type. Extension type means, for example, KN1 is a segment. In this segment, I want to add my custom attributes. So that is an enhancement is required. That time we had to do enhancement, add custom attributes, custom objects. That time you are using extension type, IDOC type, extension type. And to add any additional, same extension you had to do in the target side also. Whatever you do, the extension, same way you had to do. End of the day, one structure is mapping to another structure. That is a concept of here. To how the data mapping. So here is one structure. This structure data moving to another target structure. So we had to map from field to field. For example, you are sending Kunar. So here is also Kunar available. Here is name 1. So here is also name 1 is available. City. Here is also city available. Like this, these are the structures provided by the segments are provided by the SAP. So through this IDOC, what you had to do, you had to connect these two systems. Then you through that the data get mapped from source to target like this. Record by record, the data. For example, here is 100. Same data mapping to here. Like this. The structure get one structure to another structure, the data get moved. So that it's a common, so that we require structures. These are all structures given by SAP. IDOC type is a group of structures, combination of multiple structures. That is a IDOC type. Through this IDOC type, we can add group of structures. The T code is T code W30 is the T code. So here two types. I will show you in the system level. W30 for IDOC type. This is the IDOC related. So IDOC related, here the, for example, here two types are available: basic type, extension type. Basic type is the SAP delivered standard. So for example, material, MATMAS. We can search for MATMAS. See, this is a higher version. I'll show you the IDOC type, IDOC message type. There you can understand what it is. So select it, extension. So this is for basic type. Click on display. See, Mara underscore M. This is a root. Under this we have a Marcy, Maram. These are all sub structures. These are all structures are connected. Text added here. Okay, these are the group of structures. This is one structure. This is one structure. All are group of structure connected to one main structure. That is a IDOC type. IDOC type is a group of structures. If you want to extension, so here extension we had to create. In this level, no extensions are available. Here you had to create the extension. Okay, this is technical team take care of it. So backend also mapping data, you need to write a logic. Okay, so we are using only standard only. So this is the extension. So customers, these are the customer master 1, 2, 3. This is a higher version. Open display. This is a root IDOC type. These are the structures. KNA1, KNVB, KNB1. Okay, these are all group of structures. This all group of structure related objects. Okay, this is the T code and table to identifying. Going forward, this table is very important. The table is EDIDO to track all customers. For example, if you send 100 IDOCs, 100 objects you replicated, you need to take the list of object after release, after replicating to that target. So this table is most useful to you. EDIDO. This is the table. So after configuration, I'll show you how to use these tables and everything. Okay. So these are the two types we discussed. Segment is a structure. This is a group of structures. Next, structure wise, okay. How system is recognized? You are sending customer data, vendor data, material data. How system is recognized? There is a message type. Through this message type, system can recognize what data it is. Whichever you are sending data, what type of data it is. That is identified through this message type. So through this system identified what data should be insert into the IDOC. It indicates what type of data is stored into the IDOC. Through this system can understand. So we have a different types of message types. Like if it is a material master, mat, mass. Mat is a material, mass is a master data. Mat, mass, material master. And deb mass for customer master, deb mass. Vendor master, cremas. Order mass, orders. Purchase order. So on, we have multiple message types are available in the system. So for to identify this, the T code is T code W81. So you need to make three partitions here. Going in the IDOC level, multiple T codes coming up today. So every T code is important. Okay. Interview level, they might ask this all things. What is the T code for message type? What is for segment type? Okay. So these are all very important. So T code W81 open, W81. We no need to do anything here, just for identification. System already given, the SAP already given standard objects Here no need to do any changes here. Just what are the objects are available, that is we are checking. Message type, mat mass. This is a message type. This is a message type. Deb mass, cremas. This is a T code for message type. So IDOC type, message type, both are independent. So whenever you are sending the data, these both objects should be linked together. So through that, what data it is, what is the structure and what data stored inside the IDOC. Through that, system can understand. So this is also a one step. This is also standard. Okay, no need to do any changes. Message type and IDOC type link. Message type and IDOC type link. The T code is W82. Correct. W82. Both are linked. W82. Here, message type, if you take mat mass. Message type, IDOC type. Highest version is this is the one, 756 release. So whenever you are configuring, you have to check the higher version. And what is the higher version in the target? So for example, you are connecting to target system ECC, for example, from S4 to MDG is a S4 version, but your target system is a ECC, lower version. So if you give higher version, the same version, if it is not available in the target, you would receive multiple errors, replication errors. So for example, ECC side, it is available only 5. So here you have to configure lower version only 5. You have to take this matmas 06 while configuration time. Same way you have to check in the target side also, what is the version. So this same version is available or not. Otherwise, this structures mismatch. Every version, new entities are added, new segments are added, new attributes are added, right? So both versions should be same. Then only the structure gets synced. Otherwise, you will receive multiple errors. Okay, like this. The message type and IDOC type should be linked. The T code is W82. Now, up to here, it is the standard. You no need to do anything here. From here to here, you no need to do anything. Everything is standard. Just check in the system. You don't need to proceed anything. Up to this 4, you can directly check in the system. After that, from here onwards, now I can identify the structures and connections. Now you need to register these two systems in the system level. You had to define these systems, and you need to maintain the connection between the two systems. That is we need to do now. So to do this, first you have to go better way. First you have to choose what are the clients currently available. So this is the client is available 2023 version. User is S23 HANA 70. Okay, this is client is 100, and I have my regular MDG system. This is my system. In this system, so here client is also 100, no problem. Any client is no problem. IPs are different. Same 100, 2023 version. This is also same. So if you check the IPs are different. So here IP 192.1.54. Here IP 23.174. So IPs are different. System versions and everything are same. Only IPs are different. So two different systems. Okay, fine. So which one you need to take source, which one is target? That is you decide. For example, which one we need to take? S4 HANA Dev and S4 HANA. I'll take this system as our MDG system as a source system better. So MDG. So I will take one box to gather all steps. That would be better for understanding. This is I'm taking now. So first, what we discussed now. The first we discussed what we discussed first. Segment. Second, IDOC type. Third, message type. Fourth, link message type to IDOC. This is 4 we discussed. What is the T code? W31. This is W30. Message type W. Anyone remember? 81. W82. Okay, up to here we discussed, and then we decide source and target system names. Source system, I'm taking S4 HANA. 100. This is the point. And receiver storage dev. These are two systems I am taking now. So up to here there is no configuration because of this are all standard for in the both systems. Here is also W31, same structures are same. Now fifth step, what we need to do, fifth step, we need to define the logical systems. Define logical systems. Define the logical system. We are informing to the system. These are the source system. This is the target system. Like that, we need to inform. So to inform to the system, what we need to do first, what is the client and what is the client name, line number. We need to define the system name. Then we need to assign the client. After that, you had to segregate if it is a source system or target system, like that. Okay, is it clear, all of you? Everyone silent? Is it clear?
Yes, bro, clear.
Clear, right? At least please respond. If I ask any question, at least respond. So we have a transaction codes sale, or you can use one more transaction, SC4. Any transaction you can use. So here, go to sale transaction. MDG admin. Okay, this is my user only source system. Okay, open source system. Take transaction sale. Here, go to basic settings. See the logical system. Define logical system. S4H CLNT. So S4H is the client. S4H. If you open here, you could understand. System ID is A4H. A4H is the system ID. Okay. A4H after CLNT 100. Yesterday we discussed, right? System ID CLNT 100. The topic we discussed yesterday. System ID, client number. Same way, you have to define A4H client 100. Already it is available. A4H client 100. MDG system for 100. Okay, same client number I am taking here. A4H client 100. A4H client 100. A receiver system. Open receiver. This is the receiver. Here is also A4H, but client 100 is already registered. Okay, I will give you 100 only for our understanding, but I will give you some name. Name I can give. Better I'll take different one. Okay, no problem. This is only logical name for understanding. A4H. See, this name is not available. Just I am creating my name, target system name. A4HCLNT name DEV. Okay, this is my target name. Receiver system. So receiver. Okay, for my understanding, I maintain this name. A4H CLNT dev. Okay, perfect. Both are done. Here only define the logical system. Next step is, so what is the name? You can write here. Better for configuration. If you maintain like this, your configuration bit easy because of multiple things are involved, right? You might forget. If you maintain like this, your configuration would be easy. Next, sixth one. So here, this logical system to assign one client. Assign logical system to client. Assign logical system to the client. Next step, go back. The second step, same navigation. Assign logical system to the client. just this name should assign with 100 client already maintained. So double click 100, logical system, just click on A4, A4H client 100, A4H client 100. This is the system. I'm just taking as a source client 100. This 100 is reserved for this my particular system. Okay, so this client number taking 100. So T code is same, and this is one for, you can take any number, dummy number you can take. Already 100 is already reserved. Any other number is available. For example, I'll copy of this client. 200 is not available. Huh? Okay, I'll take 200, copying, and this is for receiver is for H tab. This is a client. Save. This is a 200 client for A4H. Okay, this is this 2. This is I am taking as a 200 client. Okay, because both client numbers are same, so that just IP got changed. Okay, this is for only connection. You can take any name, no problem. Any number you can, no problem. But source system side is 100 clients, so that I can take, I have taken 100 is already reserved, so that I am taking different number. Okay, that is fine. Next, this is 100, 200 clients. Both clients are reserved. Source system client, target system clients are both are reserved. Now what we need to do? Now I decided this is 100 client, this is 200 client. Now I need to establish connection between these two systems. I need to establish connection. To establish the connection, how do we maintain? To maintain RFC, remote function call. RFC destination, we need to define between them. RFC destination. The T code is SM59. Go to SM59 in the source system. Every time you need to check where you are. You are in the source system. You see this is target system. Okay, let's go to source system. Source user, no. Source MDG admin. This is my source system. Here you open SM59. So here the ABAP connections. RFC you have to create here ABAP connection level. So if you want to create your new connection, select here, click on this page symbol, click destination name, any name you can give. So here you choose RFC connection to ABAP system. Save. Any name you can provide for your understanding. Give the description, and this part is very important. Here you need to give host. Host means IP number. IP number, target system IP. Open here. What is the target system? This is a target system. I decided. Open here. This is IP. You need to copy. Copy this IP. Copy. Paste it here. and instance number. Instance number is 20. Copy and paste it here. That's it. Your IP got copy. Save. Now this RFC destination is ready. Now what we need to do? I connected to IP. So when I click remote logon, it is connecting to the target system or not, just for testing. Just I'm clicking on testing. Remote logon. Yes, it is connecting. It is connecting. Now user haven't added, so I will add. Connected. See, the user, it is connecting to the same server S23 H ANA 17. So same server, it is connected through IP. So when I coming to here, it is reaching to the target. So this connection is working. It is connecting to, just go back. Now it is MDG admin. MDG admin in my IP address. This is the target IP address. So when I open from here, this IP, it is reaching to target IP, target system. Remote login, every time I need to log in, this is the way. So this is the way, every time you need to give your password. To avoid that situation, direct login, you have to provide the direct password in the system level. That is, you need to configure. Before configuring that, just click connection test. How much time it is taking to connecting the target 189 milliseconds is taking. So it is reaching to the target. Okay. Now connection test is passed. Okay. The source system is connecting to target S4H development system, that is connecting to successfully. So every time if I click remote login, if you replicate any data, system is asking like this: user ID and password. For that particular system, user ID password needed. So to avoid that, to direct login, security login, click on security login. Here you have to provide user ID and password related to your system. So language EN, target system credential, that I would provide you maybe on tomorrow. Okay. Client is 100 client. User S, what is the user? S23 HANA 17. S23 HANA 17 user, and password, what is the password you set into that particular system? Same password you need to provide. Okay, save it. Now it is saved. My login, your remote login, user ID, password, same password you need to provide. It is not your own password. Okay, so now you can test remote login. Earlier if I click remote login, it is asking user ID, password. Now it is directly connected. See, it is directly connected. There is no user ID, password. So now it is connecting to the target. Now RFC destination is ready. This is my RFC destination name. Copy. Here. This is I created. Perfect. Now both side, the segment types, message types are everything ready. I defined clients, and now I connected with the RFC destination. Through this, both systems are connected. This is source system, 100 is source, 200 is client target. Perfect. Now RFC destination is over, but the data passing from this system to target system. So how it is passing? There is a RFC port you need to define. Through that, the data get transferred. So next step is RFC port creation. W21 RFC port. So RFC port, the T code is W21. RFC port is W21. So open RFC port W21. So system, that is RFC port defined, that is generated by the system, source system MDG. Okay, W21 RFC port. So here expand R transactional RFC. So better to I'll create my own. Okay, create generate port name. Okay, select this one only. System get generated number, port number. This is port for target, right? S4H. Any for my identification, I'm writing this S4H dev target. Okay, this description for my understanding. And here you have to provide the RFC destination. What is the RFC destination? Here, copy. Just now I copied, right? Here, RFC, this is RFC destination. Copy and provide the RFC destination name. That's it. Through this port, the data get transferred to the target. Save. That's it. Just save it. So make sure you need to note down this RFC port number. This is very important. This is my port number. Okay, this is also done. Source side is ready. Now you need to informing to the system what is source system, what is target system. Both systems are ready, but a system has to understand what is source system, what is target system, what data you are sending, and what is need to be received. So that is a configuration is called model view creation. So BD64 is the T code. Through sale T code also you can configure it. Any T code you can use. BD64 is the most convenient. BD64. So here model view, what data you are sending. So material, you had to go with the mass material. So someone already created. Generally it is open in display mode. It is open in display mode. Whenever open BD64, it is in display mode. Just click on edit, then it comes to change mode. So already some material is already someone created. Just I am removing it. I am creating my own. Now create model view. Select this option. Create model view. What data? Short text material master. Technical name MATMOS. Okay, this is a material master, but save. Just save it. And for this, you had to assign the message type. What data it is? What message type? Just now we discussed, right? Message type. What is the sender system? Sender system. If you don't know, just I copied and pasted in the Excel sheet. There you can find A4H client 100 is the source system, receiver system, A4H dev. This is the receiver system. Message type MATMOS. Okay, this is the model view got created. Just expand it. See, source system, target system, the data passing what type of message type? MATMOS. Through this system can understand. This is source system, target system. The data, what data it's sending through this object? Only material data. And here is one filter is available. This is also very important in the interview level, also in the real time also. We'll discuss later. After configuration of the data, we'll discuss this part. Filter. What is the importance of this filter? IDOC filter. This is the part is IDOC filter. Okay, later we'll discuss. So this is model view creation is over. So model view creation, this is the one. So what is the object? It is MatMos. You guys try for DebMos and CREMOS later. So model view creation is okay, fine. Now source side from model view creation is done. So what data you are sending? Material data. Material data you are sending to the target, also receiving material data. So this type of data, how you are sending through the port registration, how it is receiving. Same configuration you need to define in the system level. That configuration is called partner profile configuration. So partner profile we had to define in both system side, source system side and target system side. W20 is the T code. So first source system side. This is a source system. MDG. W20 open. W20. Here you had to choose logical system. Where it here, logical system. Okay. So logical system is fine. If you want to configure your own configuration, you can configure here. So logical system S4H client 100, someone already created here. No, I will create new one. So this is for target system name S4 S4H. What is the name? S4H dev. Okay, this is the name I will take. Okay, S4H dev is my target system, just my, or else if you want to give client number 200. Okay, you can take any name, no problem. For identification, this is my source name, and the partner type logical system. You have to choose logical system, and you have to provide the details. Okay, A4H dev. Okay, same name, whatever we configured in the system, same name you have to define. Okay, A4H client dev I define, so that is the name only we have to define here. That is what system is asking. And user, this is my per user, single user, username in the target system username S4. What is the name? S23 H23 HANA 17. S23 HANA 17. Okay, just I will take MDG admin. Any name in the register in the same system, so that is you can take, no problem. Save. And here one more part, classification level, it should be status, partner status should be A, active. Otherwise if it is not selected, it is getting error. So up to here it is fine. So after that here outbound and inbound, two setups, outbound and inbound. So in the outbound level, we are sending outbound to the target outbound. So that is the outbound from this MDG to sending to this target. That is the outbound from MDG to target outbound. Select the outbound. The RFC port, first message type, mat mass. This is the message type. Port, what is the port number? This is a port number. If you want to select here, here it is also available. This is a S4H 25, same number. Okay, port number, pass IDOC immediately. Basic type, you have to choose higher version, mat mass. So both systems are same version, so you have to take maximum version. This is a higher version. Okay, save. Process immediately. Okay, everything is fine. Save. These are the setup you had to define. Same way you had to go to target system. This is my target system. Okay, in this here you had to define W20, same T code. The target here is also you have to define source system details. So logical system, you had to define, create new, and what is the source system name? A4H client 100. Logical system. Oh, it should be defined here. So there it is defined, but here it is not defined, right? So here first go to sale transaction and define it. Yeah. Sale. Basic settings. Define logical system. Logical system name. New entry. This is sendar system. Sendar system 100. Okay. Already it is available. A4H 100. A4H A4H 100 is already available. A4, this is point. Okay, target system. A4H 100 is already available. Just assign system client number. A4H 100. Save. Okay. Now copy this. Can go back to where we are. A4H partner, the table already exists. The name already it is exist. A4H 100. Here it is already exist. Why you are creating? Okay, this is the problem. So same name already here it is taken. A4H client. So this is already taken, so that it is asking why you are taking the same. So you can create new one, no problem, or else you can remove this and you can add the same one also you can use, no problem. Okay, so better to I'll remove everything. This is for what? Inbound. This is inbound receiver. From source side, it is outbound. Okay, save. Same configuration. Give the user and save. Okay. Receiver 100. This is 100. Save. Now here it is our inbound. Here inbound level, message type, Matmos. And process code, first four characters are process code. So if you want to go with the process code, inbound process codes. The T code is W42. So easiest way, first four characters of every message type level, first four character, every object, the first four characters are process code. If you want to check in the T code, you can go and check. Okay. W42. So Mat M, material master. Okay, Mat M. So like this, better, easiest way, first four characters of message type is your, where it is your process code. Trigger immediately. That's it. Fine. Save. Now everything is saved. Now your entire IDOC configuration is ready. IDOC configuration is ready. Now we need to test one material. We need to test one material from source to target. So to send material, we have a T code. BD 12. BD 12 or BD 10. That's okay. Source system. Source. This is target system. Source system. BD 12. Oh, it's a customer. BD 10 is for BD 10 for material. BD 10. 12 for customer. 18 for GL. 14 for supplier. BD 10. So here you need to send one material. So to material send, so you need to create one material in the source system. This is a source system. One material I'm creating, because of all setup, first customizations are more important. So all customizations need to be set up. So better than I'll create manually one material, simple material, general data, using general data M376. Just I'm taking only basic data. Material group. I'm taking 01. Okay. So material got saved. 376. M376. M376. This is the material created from source side. The same material I need to send to target system. What is the target system? I'll close everything. This is a target system. So SC16M Mara in the target system level open. The same material is available or not? M376. No material is available. So I need to send this material from source to target. Copy, and the BD10 transaction material, you have to provide the material number M376. Logical system, target system. Which system target? This is the system is target, and that's it. And here click execute. One master IDOC, one communication IDOC, both are created. Now, two IDOCs get generated. One is source side, source system side, one IDOC, and target system side also one IDOC get generated whenever you. That is the reason one source IDOC. So source side, it's successfully released or not. This is the source side. So IDOC interface monitoring. Tomorrow we'll discuss about IDOC interface monitoring. Just I will show you. This is very, very important now. Interface monitoring. You would get more question from this topic. After configuration, in the real time, where you may not get chance to configure in this all. Just for understanding, 99% you may not involve this configuration. You involved only this level, interface level. Okay, so here IDOC, just now I replicated IDOC. So how do you monitor the IDOC? Check IDOC status. So IDOC status is generally every status is red, yellow, amber, and green. Red means error. Yellow, processing, still processing. Green means success, posted. So like this. Check the IDOC status. We have a W02 or W05 or W03 also fine. Any T code you can use for status. First I will check inbound side. Inbound side, MDG admin, W02. So message type, basic type, matmas. So because of this is from this system today, mostly no IDOC will be generated directly. You can execute in the real time. You have to give the filters because so many users are sending data, right? It to execute which IDOC is our IDOC. It's try to identify. It's a very difficult. Better to you have to give the filters compulsory. So from this matmas port is A0025. This is the target port. Same. Okay. So what is message type matmas? Okay, perfect. Same. Okay. Next, the check the material. This is a see here. This control record is nothing but control record, data record, status record. Every IDOC we have a three categories: control record, data record, status record. Control record nothing but IDOC number. This is IDOC number and status and IDOC information. What is the message type? What is the basic type? Technical information. And which date and hit send and the complete information here it is available. And what is the port and partner number? These are all details. Okay. And receiver side, sorry, data records. This is a control record. Data record contain, this is the main IDOC name, sorry, main IDOC type. This is IDOC type, root. This is a Mara. Mara related, this is the material data. In this, any other extension, Mara text only. This is a text. This is a test material. This is a text only I am sending. Okay, English, language is English. So this is only one data. There is no other extension. This is a IDOC segments. These are all segment. This is a main segment. These are all sub segments. Group. These are completely. This is a IDOC type. This is a segment types. Okay, we discussed already. So here the statuses from source side. It's 03 means successful. So from 101 to 49 from source side statuses. 50 above, 50 to almost it is 65 around. The status is maximum. Last number is 75. So from 51 to 75 is the target system statuses. Only up below 50 source system side. Okay. So it's a green means MDG side successfully released. The same number it is received by the system or not. Just now I'll check first in this table level. Table level, this is a target system table, this table. Just select. Yes, it is received. It is received. Earlier it is not received. The successful. 17. So it is received. So same T code in the target system level. Target system. User. This is the same user. Sorry, T code W02. Open and basic type. You can execute. See, this IDOC got successful. No issues. The status is same. The IDOC has been issued. Okay, this is the number. So M7376 has received to the target. So same way, once it is received, you can check in the target system level. This is a target system level. Check the material number. The material is available. So like this, you had to send because of both systems are same. Mostly customization is also same. So the data definitely it is received. So tomorrow I will create different issues. Definitely data get failed to the target side. Through that, how can you monitor these all errors? That we'll discuss in tomorrow's session. That is very, very important session. Most of the questions are coming through this interface monitoring only in the interview level. Okay. Is it clear, all of you? The topic is clear?
Yes, Pradeep.
Okay. Practice, everyone. Your mentor will provide you the dummy system access. So take that access. So it is only one system is available. Whoever is working, just inform them whoever currently working. So don't ask me. So I will practice on tomorrow. If you are practicing now, just take the system access and practice it. Okay. Don't take in advance because of only one system is available currently. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions from anyone? No questions? Then see you on tomorrow. We'll discuss more about interface monitoring related issues. Thank you guys. See you on tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.